Hello Internet, welcome back to ATCB. We're going to treat you today to more Netrunner, this time using the pre-built decks from the Order and Chaos expansion, which adds loads of new cards for Weyland Corporation, which Sam will be playing, and the Anarch faction, which I'll be playing as the runner. All of the Netrunner expansions are pretty fun. The pre-built decks are notorious for not really being that great. So this should be an interesting game, if nothing else. We've both already drawn. Neither is a mulliganing. My identity is Valencia Estevez, the Angel of Cayambe. And her ability is that Sam starts the game with one bad publicity.
Which is pretty damn good.
And obviously that gives me an extra credit to use on every run I make.
Okay. I am playing Gagarin Deep Space. Expanding the horizon. That's actually one of the quotes that isn't evil, because a lot of them just sound evil. That isn't necessarily evil sounding.
Like, you're going through space, killing your baby.
Seem more reasonable for Weyland, really, but...
Yeah.
And their ability is anytime he wants to run on a remote server, if he actually wants to access the card in the remote server, he has to pay an extra 1 bit.
Hey!
Yeah. To be honest, I think that's more powerful.
It's kind of cancelled out by that a little bit, but yeah.
Because it can be used any time. Anyway.
As the man, Jojo, of course, can go first.
Draw my card. I apologize if I take a little bit of time here, because I've pretty much never seen this deck before, and it's pretty weird.
It is quite hard.
No.
I'm just going on gut feeling, and I'm not saying this is how the game is going to go down, because there's quite a bit of there's a little bit of luck in Netrunner, and also just circumstance and how you play the deck you've been given. But I have a gut feel from putting together both these decks that the Anarch deck is slightly better than the Weyland deck. But
wouldn't surprise me. I would not look at this deck and say it is a good deck, certainly.
So icing up your HQ.
So nice there. Draw a card. Let's be done.
Okay. Well. I am going to... First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run on R&D.
Okay. No, I'm not resing it.
You're not resing?
It's not agenda.
There we go. And then I am spending 2 creds. They're called credits, aren't they? Credits?
Yeah, they're called credits.
Oh, God.
They're called credits on cards.
Yeah. And I'm using the showing off run event, which means I'm running on R&D again. And if successful, I access cards from the bottom. I'm running on R&D.
How many cards?
Just 8 cards.
Just 8 cards from the bottom, yeah. Not resing. That's interesting. Does that change anything? Apart from it allows you to access... Does that go back on the bottom?
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess it just allows you to access 2 cards, is it not?
Yeah. If the first one's no good, it allows me to get another one. And I could maybe combo it with other stuff. I don't know.
That's a weird.
So that's 2. That's my 2 clicks gone, and I'm going to install. I'm going to install. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to take a credit, and I'm going to draw a card.
Okay.
That's it.
Do my draw. It's a weird one. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work, but I'll give it a go. I may end up playing this slightly wrong, and I apologise if I do. I'm going to play an upgrade.
Okay.
You don't. It doesn't cost me anything.
No, it doesn't cost you anything, and you don't have to res it yet.
Yep, I know.
Although you can if you want to.
Yeah. And my last 2 goes. I'm going to place an advancement token on each of these.
Okay.
Because that's their thing.
It is indeed their thing. How dare you?
No, Jinx, it's not your thing.
I am going to, for my entire turn, play Day Job.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
It's an event that costs 2
And gets loads of money.
and also costs 4 clicks
Mm-hmm.
and gains me 10 credits. So I'll gain 8.
That's so good, because there are a lot of turns when you just sit down and try and make money. So that as a turn is...
Yep.
Which I had that.
Your turn.
Mm-hmm.
You filthy corporate scum.
Oh my god.
See the confusion of the evil corporates.
What are those people at R&D providing me
Wacky.
with? These madmen in R&D.
You're going to have to use or discard something.
Gonna play that. It's an upgrade.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get 2 monies.
2 monies. Okay. I am going to...
He really needs to remind me what they actually do. Yeah.
I'm going to install Eater. It is an icebreaker program that's really interesting. I can break any ice subroutine with 1 credit, but after I've used that, I cannot access any cards for the remainder of the run. And it has strength 2 and a pumpable strength. So basically, it allows me to start
That's really
to
interesting.
break subroutines but not access cards.
But it's very expensive to use. Well,
It can be quite expensive to use.
I meant card-wise, but yeah.
Yeah, but it also it's intended for combos with other stuff in the deck, which I need not talk
That's
about.
dangerous against Jinteki.
I'm going to draw a card.
Take a look at that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And I'm going to spend 2 credits to play a current event. Current events don't go away until another current event is played or an agenda is scored. Itinerant Protesters. The corp's maximum hand size is reduced by 1 for each bad publicity they have.
Oh. Don't we have to discard now? Probably does, doesn't it?
No, you only discard at the end of your turn, I think.
That's right, that's the only time it says
Yeah.
discard down to your hands on the limit
so I
size.
think
Yeah,
it's fine.
Um,
So that's 3 clicks, I think. Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm going to draw a card.
One thing that occurs to me, I'm pretty sure this is true. We each can have a current event, can't we? That's not 1 per game.
No,
it's
there's
1
only
per
1.
person.
No.
Oh, there's only 1 in the entire round. Okay,
Yeah, you can only have 1.
So if I play 1, I'll get rid of it.
I believe so.
Okay, fair enough.
This is an interesting Anarch deck. You basically don't run in a traditional way, which is quite odd. And it's the kind of situation where if you get the right combos and you get the right things out, you can eat the corp for lunch. But unless you do, it's borderline useless.
This is a very similar type of Weyland
Yeah.
deck. It's very easy for this deck to be entirely useless. I'm gonna play you there.
Just get them down.
Yeah.
Cat. I've screwed him with the itinerant protesters.
I don't really like that, yeah.
Oh god.
No.
Oh wow.
think I'll play you.
What do you think?
Yeah. No. No. You.
Surely you're meant to be on the evil corporation's lap, looking menacing.
Screw it. Wait. All I've done is play one ice.
Yes, that's literally all you've done.
I'm gonna get 2 monies. And I'm gonna draw another card. I'm just gonna
2
force a
monies
discard.
and draw a card?
Yeah.
I think you'll find that's 4 clicks.
No, I drew my first card, and then I drew the card automatically because I have to draw
You've
a card.
put down an ice,
Oh, yeah,
taken
sorry.
2 credits and done another draw.
1 money. Blah.
Cheating
And
cool.
how many have you got in your hand?
I have 6. I'm discarding 2. You go ahead. I'll think about this for a bit.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, just waiting for a minute. Well, I'm just discarding you because I think you're crap. That's pretty bad. Yeah, you're pretty bad too.
Okay. I'm going to play I've Had Worse, which is a non-current event, and it means I draw 3 cards for the cost of 1.
You have a nice utility in there. I like this utility.
There is quite a nice
I haven't
utility.
seen utility in this one at all yet. Just seeing.
And I'm going to install a resource, which is data folding. When your turn begins, gain a credit if you have 2 or more unused memory units, which I currently do.
Oh, cool. That's going to irritate people. Hardware goes in the middle, resource goes at the bottom. There's a gap.
No, resource goes at the back.
Yeah, it's program.
Hardware.
Yeah,
You should have
that's
that.
all. That's all.
I don't have hardware.
Yeah, I know. It's just a thing where they have a gap.
Okay.
Co-op always playing by the rules.
Yeah.
Other rules.
I don't play by your rules, man. I'm an addict.
Gotta get rid of that.
Very chills there, Matt. That was
Okay. I am going to run on your HQ.
HQ. Okay. What the hell would I have in HQ? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna raise that.
Okay.
It's 1.
That's good. That did cost 1.
It already has 1 advancement token on it.
Okay. Look, if I can reword it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Searchlight. It can be advanced. X is the number of advancement tokens on Searchlight. Ooh, okay. So it's got 2 trace subroutines and they start off at 1.
Mm-hmm. I
Woo.
played this upgrade. I think it might have actually have had to be face up, but it definitely comes into action now. It basically means
Well,
that.
are you paying it? Are you paying to res it now?
Yes, I will pay to res it now. That's a good point. It basically means there's an extra counter on there. So do you think I should just put an extra counter on everything from now on?
No, because
Free?
I might destroy it.
Good point. So I will just remember
Just
that there
remember
is an
that
extra
it
counter
works.
on there.
Yeah, I
It's
know
just a
that's
weird
difficult to
one.
remember that something is there.
It's just a weird thing in the.
So you're running 2 trace 2s on me.
Yep.
In other words.
Yep.
Okay. So the first trace, are you putting any extra cash into it?
What's your link at the moment? That's a good point.
0.
Okay. No.
Then I will defeat that one.
Okay.
And then the next one hits me.
Second
Okay. That's not good. Admittedly, it's not as bad as it would be in a Weyland deck that had Scorched Earth in it,
Scorched Earth.
but still.
Double Scorched Earth.
Okay.
But you're through.
Yep. Oh, I'm through, aren't I?
Yep, that's it.
Ooh.
Thankfully, you don't have money to trash.
No, that's true. And
Oh, that's nice.
it's an ambush.
Not that good an ambush.
Well, When the runner accesses space camp, you may place one advancement token on the card that can be advanced.
Mm-hmm.
And also I can't trash it.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, that's just a free. No, it may play, so I've got to play it for my own. That makes sense.
No.
Think of it free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually. This is the Weyland gimmick.
God damn it. That was not a good turn.
I mean, the Weyland deck I have, there's already quite a lot of
I'm just
advancements.
going to take a credit.
This is insane.
Your turn.
Yeah. Don't like that event though.
Oh, god damn, I could have used one of the bad publicity ones and kept that credit.
Still think you would have got the trace.
I still would have got a trace, but I would have had an extra credit now.
So I can pay to get rid of a resource now, can't I?
Yes, you can.
It's only one, isn't it? Or is it
I believe it's two.
two? Okay. I don't remember basically.
That's a very good point.
Should we just get
Excuse me a second.
Okay, well, I'll think about the rest of my turn. What are you doing now? That's not
Oh.
good.
I suddenly realised that it's not where I thought it was.
Yeah.
Professional!
Yeah.
Yes, it's a click and 2 credits.
Okay. Which means I'm going to play you. Let's get rid of that resource. And my last go is get some monies.
Okay. On my turn, I'm going to take a credit. And I'm going to not be in a good situation. I'm going to draw a card. And I'm going to take another. I'm going to get rid of the tag. I'm going to run here.
Okay. Not gonna raise it.
Not going to access it.
Okay.
Where am I? Viewers, did he put that space camp in there or not? Okay. Hey! That is Glen Station agenda for 2 points. Yeah.
Doesn't seem like an especially good agenda from my perspective. Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
And I need to discard. So I'm going to discard amped up.
It was maybe a little bit of a risk. A bit too much of a risk. Draw. Play. There we go. Use you or something.
Have you been keeping your hand size down to 4?
Yes. It's hard.
It's not meant to be easy.
It's like you. One more go. Get the monies.
Okay. I'm going to play Day Job. And that's it.
This is not a wealthy corporation. Dagger in Deep Space doesn't seem to have money.
The runner is far more wealthy than the corp. Like,
And it's unusual for Weyland because Weyland is usually the corp. Or at least in the vanilla deck.
The vanilla deck's
He's
great for
definitely
me.
the corp for raising
Well, I like
cash.
them so much because I hate a corp that's
So they've
strangled
got
money.
like beanstalk royalties and stuff like
and their
that.
basic ability is just get extra money when you play those cards. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Hero Standard Weyland deck for that. You know.
People who are watching this who are like big on Netrunner should probably know like we really enjoy Netrunner and I bought quite a bit of stuff, but we're in no way.
Man, they can probably tell.
They can't. Yeah, they can probably tell already.
Okay, so that's my. I drew twice, and then. Yeah.
Is that an upgrade?
Yeah.
Right.
Upgrades. Upgrades everywhere. We get more monies. That's it.
Okay. I'm going to draw. For fuck's sake. And I'm going to...
I can't believe I got to that venue.
Gonna store Gravedigger. One memory unit. It's a virus program. Whenever an installed corp card is trashed, place one virus counter on Gravedigger, and I can spend a click and a hosted virus counter to trash the top card of R&D. And I'm going to... I'm going to run an R&D.
Okay. Okay. I'll activate that. Another satellite grid.
Okay.
So that's now got 2 counters on it, which means it costs 3 to res, because each counter reduces the res cost by 3.
Alright, okay. Nebula, so it only costs 3, and it's trash 1 program as a subroutine. Ouch.
Strength 5.
Well, I can't do anything about it.
I think it's probably going to be Eater. Ow. Stupid table.
That stops happening if you stop hitting your elbow.
No, my finger last time. Yeah, it's definitely going to be Eater.
Okay.
yeah.
So
You are through?
I am through, and first off I'm going to trash Satellite Grid,
Okay. Sad.
which means I put a virus counter on Gravedigger and access top card. Can I remember what click that was?
You definitely played that thingy this time. No,
No.
The virus, whatever it is. That one.
The Gravedigger.
Yeah, I was talking about
And
it.
I made a run, I think I drew.
I don't know about the draw.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I drew.
Okay. So then that would be one more turn.
Mm-hmm. I am going to... I'd love to be able to just run again.
You can. You're allowed. No problem with that. You could just win the game.
Oh, you've got no cash. Look at that. I'm going to run on HQ, please.
Yeah, fair enough. So traces.
1.
Strength 2.
I know 2 because of those, yeah.
But you can do it if you spend all your money on it.
I can, can't I? I'm just going to spend 2.
You
You avoid one of them.
Okay.
Take another one because I think you have too much damage and trace stuff in there. Okay.
That's it, right?
Yep.
Okay. Draw again.
Oh god damn it, I did that again. The thing I'm worst at in this game is remembering to use bad publicity credits. Shut up. Should our cameraman introduce yourself? No?
No, silent cameraman.
Mystery cameraman.
Mystery cameraman. That's exciting.
Although, if viewers are eagle-eyed, they will be able to work out who it is.
Do you want me to tell you next time you forget to use your credit?
Oh, and you've also
Yeah, you
just given the
definitely
game
do.
away by talking now as well.
I have already said some stuff.
Yes, yeah, help me. Definitely help me.
Okay, fair
No,
enough.
no.
Earn your keep.
Viewers at home, also feel free to shout at the screen.
That's my second.
He's behind you!
It is bad publicity. Come on, you filth.
None of this is useful at all.
Yay!
I'm just gonna.
Have you still got that trace on you, Matt?
I have one trace on it, yes.
Just gonna
But I have no resources, so I don't really care.
install.
I don't think he has too much bad stuff
Mm,
to do with traces in that deck. I don't think there is.
yeah.
He's not NBN or anything, so.
Just gonna install a patch on my searchlight, which gives it +2 strength.
Mm-hmm.
It's mildly useful. That's been out for, and that's my last go.
Okay. I'm going to draw a card. And then I am going to take 1, 2, 3 credits, and that is going to end my turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take 3 credits as well.
Exciting times.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to install Eater.
Can you use your bad publicity for that?
No.
No,
Only on a run.
Only on a run.
Natural run. Stop reminding him! No!
And then I'm going to draw. And then I'm going to take.
I'm really curious if Eater's the only icebreaker in your deck. Be a weird deck. This is a weird combination, and these two come together. These two decks.
Well, you haven't seen a ace in the hole yet.
I'm going to just.
Oh my god, another money! Ah! Oh, I had 5 cards. Okay, I'll just go. You suck.
Not getting the cards out that I want, viewers. Definitely not.
Okay. Play you. Maybe?
You can't hear you.
It's up there.
What?
Yeah. I don't even know what this is. So weird to play. going to draw again. Okay, that's actually useful. Ah. My third go, I'm going to play Sub Boost. Or, wait, no, it's Operation. Operation Install, so it is installed on this. Install Sub Boost on a res piece of ice as a host condition, and it basically gives it an extra subroutine, which is end the run.
End the run.
Yeah. So I guess I put it underneath as well.
Yep.
So that now has a subroutine end the run and +2 strength.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
interesting. No, I think I've got one
You
more.
said as my third, and you did draw and then do something and then
place,
draw.
right, yeah. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of this tag. My first action. Then I'm going to. Then I'm going to take 3 credits.
Where did all that money from day job go?
Oh no.
Actually, yeah.
I know, it's just gone. Just like real life. Your turn.
Yeah.
Just need to do stuff.
Jinx is now thoroughly bored of this game and is actually staring at the wall.
I know how it feels.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I remember I did my game with John with the deck that you're using, Matt,
Yeah,
and I felt impotent a lot of the time.
yeah.
Get the money and put it on.
Okay. What's going on here?
It's my hand.
Hold it. That's probably for the best.
Clues in the name, so it goes in your.
I know.
It's so hard, holding these cards. Heavy.
You normally get your servants to do that for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Delegate card holding to someone who's not in charge of a company.
Yeah.
Gonna run here.
Okay. Yeah, we'll res that. We do the res.
So it's a builder. So for a click, Sam can move this piece of ice to the outermost position, protecting any server. He's got 2 subroutines. One is place 1 advancement token on a piece of ice protecting the server, and so is the other one. So I hit both those subroutines, so that's got 2 advancement tokens, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to carry on.
Okay.
Is that free to res, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's sweet.
Is it a nebula again?
Yep.
Okay.
Trash program.
Trash Anita.
Yes.
And access.
Enjoy your agenda.
Huh. So that's me on 5 agenda points,
Yay.
folks. I'd like to access your
Oh yeah, fair enough.
upgrade as well, please.
Yeah.
Isn't that like good? Okay. Yep, trashing it.
Well, Jinx is perked up.
And
Which time was that?
that was my first click.
Oh, okay, I thought so.
I'm going to trash. I'm going to use for my next 2 clicks. I would like you to trash the 2 top cards of R&D.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't see these, would
No,
you?
you just put them for neither do
Yeah.
you. And then I'm going to run on archives.
Yeah. This is.
I
There's
know
a good chance to win the game.
There is.
Yeah. But also, if you've got Space Camp in there,
Yeah, there's no agenda. That's my turn. Tiny bit foolish.
No, I think that was
I have cards in this deck that mean that it's not always a great idea to use up the tokens on Gravedigger and kind of save them for a bit, but I am just not getting them out, so I figured, you know, that could have given me a 2-point agenda. I could win the game, so. And now I know what this stuff is, which is always good to know. Not that I can particularly do anything about it, but. And interestingly, as long as I don't give a shit about losing programs, I can just waltz right fucking through there, which is nice.
and you still didn't use your credit from.
And you didn't remind me.
I'm sorry.
Would it have helped at all then?
Yeah, I could have.
Oh, for that, yeah, of course.
Yeah, because I trashed the satellite grid.
Mm.
Sure, I'm glad I picked this identity. I could have 3 credits now. 3 credits.
You've needed 3 credits for most of the game.
Yes, I have.
In fact, you've spent most of your turns in the game getting the 3 credits.
Why does everything suck so hard?
We've got that.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it. Why not, eh?
1, install and res that. Upgrade. Yeah.
Is that the dedicated technician team? It gains 2 credits each turn. They don't stack, it's just a fresh new credits. Use these credits to install Ice Protect in the server.
Okay. Then I'll get 1 bit. Then I'm going to spend a bit. Well, spend a bit and the 2 that are on here to place a piece of life there. Yeah, that's the end of my go.
Okay.
2 here, 1 keep out.
Have you just got it down?
That was me getting rid of cards. And on 3.
I'm going to draw. And then I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 credits.
Yeah.
Where am I? What's the trash cost on Data Technician team?
1.
Going to take 3 credits. And then I'm going to discard Wanton Destruction. Great.
You're not going to spend those 2 free credits.
Not now, no, it's 10.
Right. I'm going to install. Hey, you remember I talked about the card I don't have that I really want for Gravedigger? Virus Breeding Ground. When your turn begins, place 1 virus counter on Virus Breeding Ground, and you can spend a click to move 1 virus counter on Virus Breeding Ground to another card with at least 1 virus counter on it.
This is a matter of time I win card at the moment.
And then I'm going to...
God, Sam is not in a good position.
No, this deck is so hard to play. Every card I'm drawing, I'm just like, ah!
Did I draw that this turn, or did I draw it at the end of last turn?
I have no idea.
I think you drew it at the end of last turn.
Okay.
I think.
We'll take the independent observer.
Well, you drew at the start of last turn because you spent the last 3 actions getting clicks.
Did you
in
draw?
credits.
Did you draw the meaning this time?
Gain
Is that what you're
credits,
asking?
I think I just drew it. Because then I would have played it, wouldn't I?
Okay, yeah, probably.
No, because you're on
probably.
4 cards. And
And you had no money.
But why would I have gained 3 credits when it costs 2
Well,
to play?
I think last turn you drew it and then got 3 credits.
Yes, no, you're right.
And then this turn you played it and spent 2.
If you guys think that I get another click, I'm not going to argue. I'm going to... Draw a card. And I'm going to gain 2 credits.
You place your virus token on that thing.
No, it's beginning of a turn.
Okay.
Doesn't start with that.
Okay. Draw my card.
See, the reason why perhaps I shouldn't have used the other one on Gravedigger is that now that Gravedigger doesn't have a token on it, I can't put counters from here to here until I trash something.
How do you put tokens on Gravedigger?
I need to trash an installed corp card. But at the moment, everything is protected behind ice that will destroy Gravedigger if I try and access it. So that is my conundrum. Or this, which means I'd get a trace placed on me, which would mean he'd destroy Virus Breeding Ground.
Okay. Gonna play that for 2. Seems to me how this deck works, as far as I can tell.
For 2,
Why don't you use those 2 that you have on the
2.
thing?
you need to spend 3, not 2.
Oh yeah, let me spend 3. So 2, 1. Then we use the ability on this as my third
To
action.
move it back out.
Yeah, and then my final action. What was this card? Oh yeah, it's just in my hand. Why was it separate?
Don't
Oh, there's a card just here. I goes add it to my hand. You know what? Oh, how did that get there? How many cards you got in your hand, Sam?
What money's for?
Okay. I'm going to spend these... Oh, I get a virus. I'm going to spend these 3 to install data folding, again. And I'm going to draw.
What did that one do again, sorry?
When your turn begins, gain 1 credit if you have 2 or more unused memory units. I'm going to draw. I'm going to credit.
Okay. Thank you. You. 2 dice.
I gain a credit from that.
I wonder if there's a limit to that way.
There are no limits.
Jinteki just goes that way. Weyland just goes that way.
There's no edge.
Actually, I feel Heartbarrow also. Weird card.
In the train.
It does feel a bit better now. Now I've built up a little bit. It's a weird deck, but there's some.
Have I done anything this turn? Did I draw? I'm terrible. This is awful.
You look back
I
at the
don't,
video.
I have
I
6
don't
in my
think,
hand.
I think
you've
you-
done anything.
I
You
think you
got
drew. I think you drew.
I think I drew.
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention, obviously, at all. So
Mental load. Watch math.
it's almost like you can't trust these Anarchs
Mm-hmm.
to play by the rules.
Almost like that, isn't it? It's weird, really.
I am going to take a credit. And then I'm going to run on R&D.
Indeed, interesting. Okay.
So Gravedigger's dead, right?
Yes.
So go through the scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get a credit for your link thing? Your data vaulting?
Yes, I did, thank you. Space camp.
Oh.
So place an advancement token on a card that can be advanced. Also, I'm paying to trash it.
What?
I'm paying to
Oh,
trash it.
that. Okay. I thought you meant that. Like,
No.
ah!
And then I'm going to run on R&D again.
Okay.
Huh.
Jenna, you win.
No. I thought I'd wind you up for a bit.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I'm getting quite lucky here. And just not helpful, draws, but whatever. So I'll get that card now. I'm going to play.
Oh, I should have discarded, sorry, I'm discarding another one from destruction.
So that's my... Yeah.
Yes,
Draw, spend...
1.
Yeah, and then my last 2 and get my 2
You
back.
spent 2, you only need to spend 1.
Of course. Why do I keep spending 1 extra all the time? It's really weird. Then I'm gonna... Okay, in that case I'm gonna get 1 bit. No, I'm gonna get 2 bits.
How many cards do you have in
3.
hand? Okay.
I've seen there are like a few current things in this deck. Why will they not come out?
I'm going to draw a card.
When it says an agenda is scored, it means an agenda is scored by me, not by anyone, doesn't it? If when you score an agenda, they don't go away. Because it does say...
Yeah, it
when an
doesn't say
agenda is scored.
stolen, it
Yeah.
says scored, yeah.
That just...
I'm going to take 1 credit. And then I'm going to spend the credit on I've had worse to draw 3 cards.
So much utility.
Oh, I should have gained a credit from data folding as well.
As I remember it, there are very few eaters in the actual deck.
There's 3.
Yeah, there's probably 3. I was going to say it's rare for there not to be.
I'm going to run an R&D.
Okay, I'm not going to res that.
Okay.
Trash on programs, no programs are trash. Every time. This is the one advantage of having the stupid card that you know what's in this deck. It means there's less agenda.
That's my last bit, so I need to trash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to trash 3 of these. And trash archives interface, showing off, and knifed.
Okay.
Knifed.
Knifed.
I've drawn my card with
To
this
go with
code.
spooned and fork.
Yeah.
You gain 2 monies and place 1 in parts.
That looks like a more healthy stack of monies.
Does indeed. It's taken me a long time to get that stack because this deck has no bloody utility at all. Ugh. Why would you... I know these decks are meant to be gimmicky and crazy, but why would you build a deck with nothing in it to make money at all? I mean, the point is, the ice is supposed to be free to res.
Credit.
Even so.
You don't seem to be doing too bad about it.
No, I suppose if you actually look at it, very little in the deck costs any money. Because most of the ice, theoretically, you should be able to make free. These are all, that's 1 cost, that's 1 cost. These two are both a 0 cost. That ice was a 1 cost. That's a 0 cost. In actual fact, it's a very low spending deck. But still, you need monies to play advancement tokens and everything as well, so I still think a bit more utility would be nice. I mean, this deck has loads of problems.
First thing I'm running on R&D.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm. Cost me 6 to res. And asteroid belt.
Asteroid belt.
Run.
End the run.
What does that do?
End the run.
End the run. That's
It's a barrier. Nice barrier. Strength 6. 1 subroutine of end the run.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to install investigative journalism. It costs me nothing. I can only install it if he has at least 1 bad publicity.
Mm-hmm.
If I spend 4 clicks and trash it, I can give him another bad publicity.
Oh, that's nice. I was thinking it better not be more bad publicity. Yeah.
What am I going to do with it?
The trash programs have actually been quite effective, haven't they?
And I
It's 3
will
programs now.
trash Chopbot 3000.
Yeah, that, I didn't like that when I saw that previously.
Oh god, I should have had so many viruses and virus breeding then. Like 3 on.
At least. I'd say 4 would be reasonable.
It doesn't really matter. I'm going to put it on, but
Yeah. Then I'm going to get 2 money.
okay. I'm going to spend a credit. Use I've had worse. My last one in the deck. Draw 3 cards.
Although with these it's just burn through all the crap cards and dump them. They're not terrible, it's just they're parts of other decks. They're not all meant to be in one deck.
And I'm going to...
If you get a virus out.
Tense.
Mm,
So what did you have to do now, Matt?
win.
What are you thinking over?
He set up quite a good defence, which is a problem. There's nothing worth doing here. There's nothing worth going in there for. End the run, and then this. And now I think about it, I probably should have run here last turn, because he couldn't have rezzed any of these. But here we are. I am going to... I'm going to run here. There's an outside chance here that he's miscalculated and I've won the game. The first thing that will happen is he gets 2 advancement tokens from Builder.
Oh yeah, you win.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna res that, but it's not enough.
What about these advancement tokens?
Yeah, go on. Sorry,
Let's
I've mathed.
actually
I've
do
mathed,
it in
I'm
order.
sorry.
So the advancement tokens
2 advancement tokens.
there, and then you res that.
I res that for 2. Another 2 advancement tokens.
Okay.
And this cost me 3 to res. I'm not resing it.
Still costs 3 to res. Oh, is it a
It's a
Ryan?
15, yeah.
Is that the ridiculous one?
I needed 5
And
here.
then there's no trash program to trash.
And guess what that is?
Whoa! Government takeover, folks. It costs 9. It gives 6 agenda points. It's awesome, but incredibly
difficult.
Yeah.
I hadn't even
If
bothered
I'd run
trying
last turn, then
Yeah, you would have had
gone
it.
straight through.
It was just because of this. I was like, I just have to keep a minimum of 5. But then you ran there, and I was like, well, I have to stop him there.
Yeah.
And I have to try and get back up to 5 quick. And I was just drawing as much money.
So there we go with devastating 11 agenda wood.
It was very close to being impregnable. If I just could have kept money, it was.
They're such
dangerous.
weird decks because this Weyland deck can't defend itself traditionally,
No.
and this Anarch deck can't attack traditionally. So it results in a really weird game.
The weird thing was that was actually close at the end, even though you had 5 agenda and I had none.
Yeah, you were close to being essentially
It was like
impregnable.
it was almost at the point where it teetered over.
Although
I was just hoping that wouldn't go. But did you have stuff that could have broken?
I
it
just
if I
drew
had?
Eater,
He just drew it to
Rita.
and I had
You had like knife.
I had knifed,
Uh-huh.
so I had knifed and spoon.
Could you have made it through Orion with that?
With 2 runs and plenty of money, yes.
Okay.
Because I had spooned, which allows me to, after a while, destroy a code gate.
Okay.
Because
I was kind of just relying on Orion always fending off against everything.
yeah.
My
Strength is only 8.
His strength-
which means that it's costly, but
yeah.
unfortunately
I mean,
I'd used
ridiculous, but
2
yeah.
of my day jobs,
Mhm.
so it all depends. But I really shouldn't have used up that gravedigger, because if I hadn't used up that gravedigger, I could have just started the churn.
I was thinking that 3rd trashing program was like, these are getting
Yeah.
these nebulas are doing well for me now.
But it was a good game. It was an interesting game.
Yeah. This is a weird as hell deck. There's so much crap there to
They're
throw away.
weird, and
It's just-
you were doing better than this would indicate.
Yeah.
Because you had quite a bit of impregnability there. It's just
Yeah.
you mismathed.
Yeah.
Mismathed.
Well, I knew that I to be honest knew that I'd lost as soon as you decided to run there. I was gambling that you wouldn't. I knew I needed 5 to win all
Yeah.
that. I was just like, I had to hope because I had to stop you there. You couldn't keep running on this.
As soon
So I
as
had to
my
pay for
last
that.
turn ended, I thought I should have. I was like, why did I should have run on there?
I
was like,
realised
I'll do that.
my mistake was gambling. I should have let you just get through on there and
Yeah.
go, okay, I'll save the money I need to defend this,
Yeah,
whatever happens,
maybe.
and not spend the money and just try to advance that.
But I often do that as Corp. I take a lot of risks as Corp,
Yeah.
where I probably shouldn't take any risks at all.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I should have.
Would you say that Sam won you the game?
I think the deck.
I wouldn't go that far.
No,
Wouldn't go that far.
I think the deck, either deck, but this deck kind of won it for him now. Also, no agenda. I drew like no agenda.
Yeah,
I just
everybody,
drew
all
two
your
agenda
all your
in there.
agendas were like.
Yeah. Well, for the like first 10 turns, no agenda at all. Apart from, well.
But there we go. Android Netrunner, Order and Chaos. Summary of it, in my humble opinion, there's some great cards in here. Some great cards. Don't use the pre-built decks.
No. It's excellent to build other decks with.
It was
really
still
interesting.
It was still an interesting game.
Yeah. I would love to use this ice in another deck.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I'd love to. There's some things in here like Gravedigger, all these Virus Breeding Ground, Data Folding, Investigative Journalism, some great cards. Valencia Estevez with free bad publicity is excellent.
Yeah.
I've had worse. The draw 3 cards for 1 credit, fantastic.
Yeah.
Especially if you're up against Jinteki. Some great stuff.
Yeah.
Some great stuff. But
And there's some of the upgrades in this deck are just fantastic. And
yeah,
I
day
think-
job. There's some great cards going on here, but as actual decks, not the hottest.
No.
Not the hottest.
I can't
But,
believe this entire deck has nothing to make money in. Nothing.
Pretty much. Yeah.
It's the only way you can make money is scoring government takeover. You're never going to score government takeover. Come on.
I've yet to see it being scored. It is a tall order. So there we go. Netrunner, Order and Chaos. We'll do some of the games with the other expansions. I already have Honor and Profit, and we'll do that one. I'll go back and buy the first one, something and something. I've forgotten the name of it. It's the Shaper and Heart Spyroid one. And there's a new expansion coming out soon, which is for NBN, the Corp. And because they've run out of Netrunner factions to build expansions for, instead they're doing kind of new neutral Netrunner factions,
Which sound very
which
interesting.
do sound really interesting, including one that's an AI,
Mm.
which is pretty cool. Really cool. So yeah, thanks for watching. like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. And happy net running.
Bye.